Children seem to be unhappy with the school system. In what way will Mitra's education of mankind in the laws of life and love have an effect on the present school system of the Western world? It will insofar as it has an effect on the entire school curriculum, teachers' consciousness, the consciousness of parents and their expectations for their children, their demands on the school system for a richer and truer education, and the effect of transformation in the world. When the base materialism of today is overcome and replaced by a truer relationship between living on the planet and what we need to live on the planet, in other words when we are living more simply, in material terms, then education will be seen as crucial to the development of a sane, loving humanity, demonstrating goodwill. Goodwill will take its place as a sine qua non. Everyone will be into goodwill, until we so take it for granted that we are demonstrating it. When this takes place we will see that the present education system is relatively inadequate. It does not take care of the true being. It is not true to say that the present educational system does not develop consciousness, it does. But it is consciousness along rather narrow lines. Largely, it is brain and mind consciousness. That is fine, we all need to know how to cross roads, do arithmetic, and so on. We have to know how to go to an airport and buy a ticket. We have to learn to do things correctly on the physical plane. There are many things that children need to know just to become reasonably sensible, efficient adults in the present or future world. But that is a different thing from the development of consciousness. The new education will be concerned precisely with the development of inner consciousness. That means development of contact with the source of consciousness, the soul. The soul nature of the child needs to be recognized. The point in evolution and the race structure must be known, so that the correct teaching can be given to prepare the child to be what he/she is. The masters will be training educators to give these information. That does not mean to say that children will not have the general training in living efficiency which everyone needs. But over and above that, the major part of the curriculum will be the specific type of education that child requires at his/her point in evolution. If the child is 0.5 degrees initiate, it will not be the same as if he/she were 1.5 or 2.5. If it is 2.5, the child will tell you the type of education he/she needs. Most 2.5 individuals, even as young children, are able to exert their influence on their environment. This is one of the facts of discipleship. A disciple is someone who is in control of his environment. The initiate is known by his impact on the world, the demonstration of his service to the world. A child who is nearing ng the third initiation, and is going to have a major impact in the world, can demonstrate at 2.5 his or her needs. There is an inner knowledge, awareness, and very often an outer demonstration. Giotto, the great Italian painter, was a shepherd boy, and he used to sit and draw his father's sheep. One day through the field where he was sitting drawing with a flint on a stone, came Cimabue, and great and established painter, very famous. He came over and looked at the boy and said, "This is a wonderful drawing of sheep, can you draw anything else?" Giotto took his flint and drew a perfect and round circle. Seeing him draw a perfect circle, Cimabue said, "Ah, this boy is a genius. Come with me, I will take you to your father." Giotto was 2.0 at 6 or 7 years old. Cimabue said to the father, "You have a genius for a child. If you will let me train and prepare him, come into my studio, I will make a great artist of him. He will be lauded throughout Italy." And so it was.